Well, it's welcome back, car fans. It's Richard at the Preston Autoplex. I've got a good project vehicle for somebody out there. This one's a 1983 Lincoln Continental, or Lincoln Mark 6, whichever one you want to prefer to call it. This is sold as a project vehicle, no Maryland buyers due to the implied warranty situation for dealers like ourselves. But I tell you what, if you're looking for a decent project, folks, this could be the one for you. This apparently is a one owner from new vehicle, and the odometer shows just over 68,000 original miles. No way of verifying that, so it's sold as true mileage unknown. Anyway, it runs and drives, does have some mechanical, cosmetic, and of course interior issues, but I tell you what, for the price we're asking for this vehicle, hey, it's all fun and games, right? Anyway, the pop-up headlights work. Of course, the vehicle does start at the flick of a key. Bodywork, as you can see as we take a close look, isn't in too bad condition. It does have chips, it does have dings, it does have imperfections, but I tell you what, for a vehicle that's made in 1983, it's not a bad looking vehicle whatsoever. Anyway, creeping around the side here, we've got the vinyl top, aluminum wheels, white wall tyres, and of course a trunk that is so huge you could put a party of 7 in there and still have room for some snacks. Anyway, keeping around the back, you can see we have had some paintwork done at some time, noticeably on here. I don't know if the original paintwork is on the trunk. And of course you can see the side here, folks, as well. Paintwork's been done here. There is a couple of bits of trim missing too on this one. In actual fact, if we take a look at the Continental lettering here, you can see a bit worse with the old wear there. Power antenna stuck in the up position, but you can see as we walk around here, folks, not a bad looking vehicle at all, is it? Got a little porthole there so that you can have a look outside, and of course there is masses of room inside this vehicle too. Let's just creep around the front end. And of course the great thing about these vehicles is the lines. They just do not make them like this anymore. In actual fact, I'm pretty sure the Lincoln designers didn't have a French curve in their art box. In actual fact, everything was done with right angles. Looks pretty snappy in actual fact, especially with that Rolls-Royce type grille at the front end here. Anyway, let's take a look on the front. As you can see as we scoot up, the washer does have a problem. The tail light is out, and of course I've no idea if the air conditioning works, so please bear that in mind, folks. But I do know this, it starts easily. It's a nice smooth riding vehicle. And of course, if you're looking for something with plenty of room and comfort, this certainly is going to be the one for you. Now folks, don't forget to watch it in high definition. Excuse my dirty oily finger, I've been poking around the engine on this thing, but there's a button down here. You can change the definition to high definition or 420p. It's going to give you a lot more detail inside the vehicle. Anyway, as I said before, these seats do have some stains, but they're pretty good. Very, very comfortable. And of course, let's have a look on the dashboard, see what's going on here. Alright, typical Lincoln product, folks. There is a button missing right here. And of course, I do not know if the heat and air are working because I've just been given this vehicle over the last couple of days. The horn does not work either. And of course, there is some wear on the control surfaces itself. And there we have it. Let me just start this one up while we're waiting to get in the back. As you can see, vehicle starts up. Got the washer fluid level flashing on there. Of course, the mileage you can see 68,227. No idea if that's original. Car will need a spot of gas, so bring your gas cans as well. And of course, we do have an aftermarket CD player. Oops, my bad, it's actually a cassette deck. Didn't think they make those things anymore, but hey, I guess that's the way it is. Now, auto dim rear view mirror, not sure if that works too. But let's have a look on the back seat here. Alright, you will notice though, folks, you know, if you're looking at this vehicle, as you know, there's a lot of room. It's in pretty clean condition. It does have light staining on the interior surfaces. And that's about it. Let me just pop the hood on this thing so you can take a look. And of course, that brings me round to the passenger side. Let's have a quick look in here so you can get a look. Alright, you can see door panels not in bad condition, light staining again. Of course, there is some wear holes here, but check it out, folks. Yep, imagine this. Get yourself some leopard print seat covers, tweak up the engine, some nice rims on this baby, snarly exhaust, and off you go. Anyway, just bear with me a second here because this hood actually weighs about 600 pounds and it's a real bit filly, but let's take a look at the engine. Alright, so thanks for bearing with me there, folks. You can see the engine's running good. Just the usual light staining of a light coating of dirt from over the years. And of course this engine does have a couple of oil leaks, a bit of coolant leaks, but when I popped the pressure cap earlier on, it did spurt out quite vigorously, so I guess the engine is holding some pressure there. Anyway, just put the microphone next to the engine, you can hear what it sounds like. Hey, not a bad running vehicle at all. So, and there we have it. Now there's one place I haven't looked yet, folks, but I do know, well look, in actual fact, if you buy this car, you're going to get a free, clear, basic, not sure you can see that in there, it's actually a free used comb I'm going to throw in. Now I tell you what folks, it doesn't get any better than that, but let me just turn this one off. And let's take a look in the trunk area here. And if you're not familiar with English accents folks, I do apologise, I'm trying to learn American at the moment. And of course I'm trying to learn how to be ambidextrous with this key here. There we go. Alrighty. And here we have the trunk area. Now it does have oil residue on the fabrics, not sure on the spare condition, not sure if there's a jack in this one, but you can see for what we're asking for this vehicle, not a bad choice indeed. Just get some fresh carpet, some elbow grease, and you'll be good to go. So let's close this one down, listen to that folks, and let's see if we can take this one for a quick drive. Now please bear in mind folks, I have a key in one hand, the camera in the other, and I have my third hand handy to see what's going on. So let's close the door and see what this one's made of. There we go. Put it in D, and we can go for a quick drive around the back end of the Autoplex. Now don't try this at home folks, bearing in mind I'm on the Autoplex. You see where we're going at the moment. Let's take a quick look down the commercial lot. And you can see we're up to 23 miles an hour, and this really does float along folks, I will say that. If you're looking for a vehicle that's certainly like a magic carpet, this could be the one for you to be Aladdin on. And there we have it. Yep, transmission's pretty cool, can't feel it shifting at all. Of course we're up to 15 or 16 miles an hour now. And I'm going to swivel it around right down here. Man, I tell you what, the shocks in this thing are a bit soft here folks, so whoa, it's like a big old boat, but what a comfortable ride this one is. Well, there we have it. And apparently it's January the 25th, according to the date thing over there. Let me pop the door. And that's about a half a mile spin in this one. Not a bad ride. And of course not a bad car either. So give us a call today folks. It's 1983 remember, so it does have a few imperfections. It's sold as a project, no Maryland sales due to the implied warranty situation for us dealers, but give us a call today, 1-800-655-3764, or you could call us, send us a message online at prestonmotor.com. I'd like to say thanks for watching. Incidentally, you see right over there, we've just driven this vehicle from all that distance, so you know it's not a bad running vehicle. Thanks for watching folks, have a great Christmas and drive carefully.